Right, I've been wanting to say this for a bit now, and I think now's probably the perfect time to say it because this is about Riley, order of magnitude. It's no secret that me and him had some drama in the past. It's no secret at all. Now, I'm not going to get into the rights and the wrongs of the course of events that happened because, you know, I still obviously believe a lot of the things I was saying, especially when it comes to the views on the paranormal, okay, and a few other things. But I'm not going to get into the rights and wrongs. At the end of the day, right, I wasn't exactly perfect myself, right, and I don't believe in some aspects Riley was. But there again, yeah, who's perfect? I definitely ain't. Definitely not. And, you know, Riley would admit the same. He ain't perfect either. He's fucked up a lot in his life, as I'm sure he'd admit. I doubt he's fucked up as much as me though, but don't tell him. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to get into the wrongs and the rights of all that past stuff. But what I do want to say is this. There was a point where when I came onto the scene, and I did a video about his dinosaur, and I wasn't showing my face, and I changed my voice so no one knew who I was. As time went on, Riley started to think that it was me. Okay? And I personally believe that he was probably 80-90% sure that I was the person behind the video. Okay? In the meantime, innocent people were being accused of being me, and Riley never exposed me. And people were getting pissed off with Riley for not exposing me. They must have felt like Riley owed them some kind of loyalty or something. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Riley did not know for a fact that it was me. But I don't believe he did. There's no way he could have known unless he's psychic, and I highly doubt that. But the main factor here stopping him from exposing me is the fact that behind the scenes, and this isn't going to go good for me either, but behind the scenes I was talking to a mutual friend of mine and Riley. Well, it's a friend of mine. I don't know if it's a friend of Riley, acquaintance, friend, I don't know, but we'd say mutual friend. And behind the scenes I was angry, and I do get angry. I mean real angry. I mean my anger goes on the sick, twisted, disturbed side. You know, it really does. And my anger was it was getting the best of me. So behind the scenes, to our mutual friend, I said, I'm going to hunt Riley down. I'm going to kill the cunt. I don't care who's there. I don't care who sees it. I'm going to rip that fuck's throat right out and kill him. Right? Because I was angry. But the thing is, I wasn't going to do that. Because I was aware of the fact that Riley was miles, absolute miles from me. Probably about 200-300 miles away from me. So, yeah, inside there was a part of me that was saying, yeah, Wayne, you're going to do it. You're going to go and fucking kill him. Right? But then there was another part of me that wasn't thinking correctly that was also saying to me, yeah, but Wayne, you probably won't because he's miles away. And also, Wayne, you don't really hate him. You don't really hate him. You know, you just hate what's happened with these course of events. Because that was the situation. I never hated Riley at all. Even when I did the dinosaur video, I didn't hate him. I didn't even dislike him. In fact, the complete opposite. I actually liked him. Still do. Yeah? It was just things were niggling me. Like, as we all know, the dinosaur situation was getting to me, and I really wanted to say something, but you know, I didn't want to do it as myself because I liked Riley, and me and Riley were talking, and I didn't want to do the dinosaur video as myself because I didn't want Riley to feel like he was stabbed in the back by somebody that that gets on with him, you know. That's why I didn't do it as myself, because I really didn't want him to feel stabbed in the back, metaphorically, of course. As it turns out, I probably should have done it as myself, but I didn't. Anyway, I'll continue. So like I said, behind the scenes, I told our mutual friend that I was going to hunt him down and kill him. And our mutual friend said, well, I'm going to have to tell Riley that. I'm going to have to tell him. And I said, that's fine, you tell him. You tell him what you want. I don't care. I'm going to do it. I'm gonna kill that fucker. But, you know, I wouldn't have ever done that. Riley has never done anything bad enough for me to ever want to do that. You know, there are people in this world that I would quite happily, you know, get rid of. But Riley's never been one of them people. But anyway, this is the thing I want to put to you. Okay, Riley never exposed me. But if somebody was threatening you and saying they was going to kill you, and you had a family, you had a daughter and you had a wife, would you keep your mouth shut or would you expose that person? You know? Because at the end of the day, Riley was completely aware of the fact that his address got put out there. He got doxxed. So then everyone knew his address. You know, he was fair game for anyone that wanted to get at him. You know? So, knowing that, would you keep your mouth shut? Or would you expose them? Well, it doesn't matter what you would do anyway. Riley kept his mouth shut. I'm not saying he would have never have exposed me. Maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. But Riley was protecting himself, his little girl and his wife. And he did the good thing. He did the right thing as far as I'm concerned. He was protecting his family, because at the end of the day, his family do matter more than you subscribers. Obviously. Okay? So, he was protecting his family from somebody that he was told was going to kill him. And that was me. Now, you know, what can I say? My anger takes over. You know, it's like sometimes I've got a split personality, and you know, 1 minute I'm like nice, and then I'm the fucking devil. I just can't help it. But yeah, that's why he couldn't expose me, because he had to think of his family, because they come first, obviously. Now, if there's anyone out there that still has a dislike for Riley, I don't want you to say anything in my comments, because if you do, it won't get seen. It won't get seen, because I will delete the comments straight away. They won't get seen. They won't get to see no one will see them. I'll delete them. Okay, so I don't want no hate in the comments. If anyone wants to do any hating, you can hate me. Hate me. Yeah? I don't want to hear everyone say, oh, well done, Wayne, yeah, for manning up and admitting that you was wrong. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that at all. This ain't about me. It's not about me. It's about me trying to clear someone's name. Okay? And the reason I'm clearing that person's name is because despite all that shit that's gone on between us, yeah, despite all that drama, right, Riley has still reached out to me and held his hand out metaphorically with an olive branch and made peace with me and unblocked me on his account and talks to me, when in reality he probably should be telling me to fuck off, but he hasn't. Okay, he hasn't. So I'm what's the word, I'm returning that respect. I'm giving him some respect back. Now I'm sure there's people out there that are going to call me a fucking idiot, a fucking soppy fuck, yeah, for admitting this and for or whatever. I don't give a shit, yeah. I don't care. I do what I want to do. I say what I want to say, yeah. I do what I want, say what I want. So I don't give a fuck if anyone out there has an issue with me kissing Riley's arse, because at the end of the day, this ain't really about kissing Riley's arse. It's about giving somebody the respect that they deserve. Yeah, that person gave me the respect after all that happened, so he deserves some respect back, and that's what I'm doing now. Now, when I upload this video, I don't want to tag Riley's name in the title. I don't want to do that. I don't even really want to put any tags in the thing. You know, like, you know what you do when you upload, you put your little tags. Yeah, I don't even want to do that, because at the end of the day, I don't want people to start thinking I'm doing this for views. But there again, I'm left with that situation where if I don't tag things, and who's going to see it? Because I've only got 43 people sub to me, and not all of them watch me. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to upload this without mentioning Riley's name in the description and in the tags and all that. And what I want you to do, you people that watch this, listen to this rather, I want you to go over to Riley and tell him rather. I want you to tell everybody. I want you to tell everybody that the reason Riley didn't expose me all that time back was because I threatened him. Okay, so get the word out there, yeah, yourselves. I think that's the best way, really, because I just don't want to make this into some sort of fucking publicity stunt where I start getting views because I've mentioned Riley's name. So yeah, I think that's, yeah, do that. Just, you know, yeah, that's all I can say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm off, okay? That's all I want to, that's what I've got. I'm fucking going now, because I'm getting all tongue tied. I fucking hate doing videos. Yeah, Riley. Respect, mate. Yeah, respect.